Hello guys, welcome all of you back with our web application development discussion series. Today we are going to program our view message model in our manage user web page. So here we have our view message model and we have displayed our sended and received message in here. And we have also given an input field in here to insert a new message text, and we have given a send button to send that message. So let's enter the message here. So when we click on this send button, it's going to send that message to the relevant user. So if we click this again, here you can see we have our last message that we sent. So let's go into our code and see how we have programmed this. In our manage users.php file, here we have our view message model function. So when we click on this profile image, it's going to open our send message model. Here we have our send message model, and in here we have given an id as user message model, and we have concatenated the PHP script, and we have printed a email value from selected data variable. And then in here we have given that user's first name and last name. After that, in here we have inserted the PHP script. Within this PHP script, here we have run a search query as select listings all from chat table, order by date and time in the ascending order, and we have stored that in variable message rs. After that, we have checked how many rows are available in message rs variable, and we have stored that value in message num variable. Then from here we have started the for loop. We have created the new variable as m, and we have assigned value 0. Then we have checked whether the m value is less than message num variable value or not. Then we have add one value to this m variable value. Within this for loop, in here we have taken the first row from message rs variable, and we have stored it in variable message data. After that, we have checked whether the to value from message data variable is equal to mail, and from value from message data variable is equal to email value from selected data variable or not. What we have checked here is whether this is a received message or a sent message. If this condition is true, then it is a received message. After that, in here we have inserted our received message design. In here we have given the received message content from our content, which has been taken from message data variable. And then in here we have given the date time from message data variable. So it's going to print that message date and time. If this condition is false, that means this is a send message. So that's what we have checked in here. We have checked whether the to value from message data variable is equal to email value from selected data, and from value from message data variable is equal to email variable value or not. If this condition is true, that means this is a sended message. Then within this if condition, we have inserted our sent message design. In here we have said to print content from message data variable, so it's going to print our sended message, and then in here we have printed the date time of that message. After that, in here we have closed our for loop. After that, in here we have inserted the input field in order to take the user's message, and we have given its id as message txt. After that, we have given a send button, and we have given its type as button, and we have given its on click as send admin message. Within the open and closing bracket of this function name, we have given a PHP script, and we have said to print email value from selected data variable. So it's going to print that user's email address within this opening and closing bracket. So let's go into our script.js file. Here we have our send admin msg function, and within the opening and closing bracket of this function name, we have taken the forwarded value from manage users.php file, and we have stored that value in variable email. And then within this function, we have taken the element which id is equal to msg.txt, and we have taken its value, and we have assigned that value in variable txt. Then from here we have created new form and we have stored it in variable f. Then we have stored these values using these names into our form. Then in here we have created a new request and we have stored it in variable r. Then we have checked whether the request state has been changed or not. If it's changed, then we have called this function. Within this function, we have checked whether the request state is equal to 4 or not. If it's equal to 4, then in here we have taken the response from our server and we have stored it in variable t. Then from here we have checked whether the t value is equal to success or not. If it's equal to success, then we have reloaded the web page. If this condition is false, then in here we have printed that response in an alert. After that, in here we have given the request method as post and we have given its destination file as send admin message process.php. And after that, from here we have sent that request into send admin message.php file and we have inserted our form into this request. So let's go into our send admin message process.php file. Here we have our send admin message process.php file. Within this file we have inserted the PHP script. Within the PHP script we have started a session from here. Then we have imported our connection.php file into this send admin message process.php file. After that, we have taken the t value from our request and we have stored it in variable msg.txt. Then we have taken the r value from our request and we have stored it in variable receiver. From here we have taken the new date time and we have stored it in variable d. And then from here we have taken the time zone value and we have stored it in variable tz. Then from here we have set that time zone into our date and time. Then from here we have formatted our date and time according to this format. After that, in here we have taken the email value from AU value which is in session variable and we have stored that value in variable sender. After that, we have run an insert query as insert into chat table and then we have given the column names in here and the values and we have given the value as msg.txt variable value, date variable value and we have given the status value as 0 and then the sender variable value and the receiver variable value. After executing this code, we have given a response as success. So let's go back into our script.js file. In our file, from here we have taken the response from our server and we have stored it in variable t. Then we have checked whether the t value is equal to success or not. If it's equal to success, then we have reloaded our web page. If this condition is false, then we have printed that response in an alert. So guys, that's all for today. Thanks all of you for joining with me. See you in the next video.